Testing. Alright, here we go. The Columbus Aviators and the Houston Cosmos. Gonna be a fun one. I was gonna do the little intro, but yeah, it's been a while since I've used the intro. Columbus Coliseum, baby! I was listening to the Braves and Cubs game. Cubs walking off to win. They won it like 7-6, I believe. Fun. Oh yeah, enjoy the game. Hello and welcome to the Columbus Coliseum, where the Aviators host the Houston Cosmos. Final of the 3-game series. Columbus Aviators looking to get that win over the Cosmos. Let's go for it here tonight. So, Houston wins 9-8 in game 1, and the Aviators take game 2, 2-1. Aviators looking for the series win. Hopefully they get it. First pitch, Aviators Cosmos next. Taking the mound for the Columbus Aviators will be Yuri Perez, his 14th appearance this year for the Aviators. A 2-6 record, 4.54 ERA, 53 strikeouts, and an 18.1% strikeout rate. 9.9% walk rate as well. Rate. Let's say rate. 9.9% walk rate. Here is Corbin Carroll, the right fielder, going to lead off for the Houston Cosmos. Top of the first inning, we're going to get this one underway. The pitch. Strike one. No one away. Here in downtown Columbus. In the Columbus Coliseum. Model after Huntington Park, actually. One strike pitch. Swag and a miss. 0-2. Nobody won an extra innings with the New York Knights. They won. That was yesterday. How about that for the Philadelphia Liberty? And the little news thing is back. And a curveball, and it's 1-2. Didn't get the strike out. Disney. Probably going down the middle might be smart. Slider, yeah, I think he's a little too nervous about giving up a bomb, so he's avoiding throwing one right down the middle. If this forces Carroll to walk, that'd be rough. Broken bat. Sure, the shortstop of the Aviators makes the catch, and there's one down here, top of the first. After a 7 RBI win, how about that? Against the New York Scholars. That's kind of cool. Jose Siri snaps a hitless streak as well, so there's the lineup. Here is Cody Bellinger. I guess Altuve is not leaving Houston. He's had to redo all of this. Top of the first inning. The A's. 996 career hits for Cody. Bellinger. At this point between the MLB and the National Baseball League, the NBL. One strike pitch. Clock curve, can't get in the zone, deep in the count, 1-1. Hopefully the Aviators can take a series. Count as 1-2. Alright. Fly ball, foul territory. And the count stays a ball and 2 strikes. So Cody Bellinger. And he'll take a 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
Ball's low. 2-2 for 12 o'clock curve. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Third base side, foul territory. So now we're late actually because I had to I watched the Cubs Braves game today. Swing and a miss, and he struck out Cody Bellinger. 2 down here, top of the first. Here comes Jose Altuve. Who decided, why don't I just not leave Houston? And then we pop up first base side. And he's under it to make the catch, and we're going to the Columbus first. Second mound for the Houston Cosmos, Hayden Burnsong. Fourth appearance this year, 3-3 record, 4.53 ERA, 151 whip, 54 strikeouts, 25.2% strikeout rate, yikes. And a 15.0% walk rate. Hopefully the Aviators can do well. And against a pitcher like this, it's not going to be easy. Here's Johan Rojas to lead off the center fielder for the Aviators. It'll be a slider, gets in there. Oh, alright, that's not a good way to start. That was a strike. And they called it a ball, of course. Not a good way to start for the Columbus Aviators. And fouled off, down, right field line. And he made the catch. Are you kidding? Nice run down there. The right fielder for the Cosmos. Here comes Helio Ramos. Here's the lineup. Here's Hyesung Kim, the shortstop for the Aviators. Bottom of the first inning, 284 batting average. Aviators not up to a good start with that first half. First. Corbin Carroll with winning stolen base. He's second in stolen base actually, so that's impressive. Obviously, he plays for the Cosmos. So it's like from space, not cosmetology, Cosmos. Like, and there'll be a fly ball in left center field, a bit of a rundown to get to it, but the catch is made. 2 down here in the bottom of the first by Cody Bellinger. He's got some glasses on. Here's Helio Ramos, the left fielder for the Aviators. Has 13 home runs this year. Bottom of the first inning. With 2 out, and there's strike 1 to Ramos. Look like her, strike 2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
A slider way too far off the plate. And Ramos can get a hit here. Who knows? 1-2. Four-seamer taps it foul. Keeps that bat going for the Columbus Aviators. Another 1-2. Balls in the dirt, and it's a count 2-2. Helio Ramos. Out off. Down right field side. Count stays 2-2. Another 2-2. 12 o'clock curve. Called strike 3. That ends the first. We're gonna go to the second. Still scoreless. After 1. Jose Ramirez is going to lead off the second for the Houston Cosmos. That should be... That does not look good for Columbus. 227 batting average.
That's the ball.
And curveball, ball one.
One ball, no strike.
There's your infielders. Freddie Moon playing third base. High zone, Kimbley in short. An extensive look. And didn't get to him. Pop fly. Freddie Moon gonna get under it. And he'll make the catch. One down. Top of the second. Top of the second. One out, top of the second. Jock Peterson, the other plate. Marcus Simeon, the second baseman. First baseman, Jody Clifford. That's the Columbus Aviators infield. So Freddie Moon on third. High zone came on short. Oh, I just forgot. Swung and a miss slider on the count 1-1. Well, I did say the second baseman just a second ago. Counts 1-1 to Jock Peterson. 7 seasons between the MLB and the 1-0 for the Houston Cosmos. I mean, the writing was on the wall. First inning, maybe it was a sign. That the way that first out went. Ew. And then, there we go, top of the second. Ryan Reynolds with a solo shot, and the Cosmos lead 1-0. Like, dude. Rose might not have a good day today. We'll see how it goes for the rest of the game. Four-seamer, strike one. Therese Hoskins. Cosmos lead 1-0 over the Columbus Aviators. And the one-strike pitch to Reese Hoskins. Got a piece of that slider, and it's 0-2. Just to get out of the inning for the Aviators. 0-2 from Yuri Perez. Aviators not getting the calls in this game. Neither of the plays. Swung and a miss, struck him out in a fastball, and that ends the inning. But not before a Brian Reynolds solo bomb. 1-0 Houston. Laid off the Columbus Aviators, who now trail 1-0. Looking for his 30th RBI on the season. He has 29 right now here on this Monday night. Labor Day ball game, by the way. Forcing fastball on the lower outside edge. Ball one. 55 batting average in his last 3 games. Fire and the count drifts 1-1. So 1 to Jorge Soler. He found it off to keep the at-bat going for Columbus. I want to see this team succeed. I really do. So 1-2. Swung and a miss. And he struck out Soler. 1 down here. And the Aviators second. There's Jody Clifford. Fifth in the lineup for the Aviators. Seamer found behind home plate. This Columbus team, they're struggling offensive early on in this game already. Big time. Red Sox Aviators haven't gotten a base hit yet. Okay, a Birdsong no-hitter. It's only been 2 innings though, and that can definitely change. And the 2-strike pitch to Jody Clifford. Four-seamer struck him out, 2 down. Yeah, not so happy Aviators crowd. I share the same feeling. Actual Huntington Park is not that far away from me. I've been there twice. An amazing stadium. The games are amazing. I'm actually not a Clippers fan. I'm not a Guardian. I'm a Reds fan. But I like their stadium. I like the way they do things. I like the way the Columbus Clippers do stuff. A one. Swing and a miss right under it.
Oh, two.
Kidding. It hurt to see a no-hitter in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike three. We're going to the third. Putting off is Brian Servan, the catcher for the Houston Cosmos. Hasn't played too much in the National Baseball League. So, we'll see how long he stays. What we'll really see is how well he does. Just maybe the next time I show the Cosmos, maybe he's not in the starting lineup. Strike two to Brian Servan. And baseball is baseball. And this should go around to about Christmas, by the way. Swung and a miss, and he struck out Brian Servan. One down here, top of the third. And you can see this. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful stadium, the Columbus Coliseum. Here is Liover Peguero. Just a 177 batting average for Peguero. So we're going to pop up behind home play. Strike one. There's actually two teams with the orange and black. That'll be the Houston Cosmos and the Orlando Sunrays. So there's a unique fact. And the 0-1 pitch to Peguero. Swing and a miss. Got him on the slider. Strike two. Thirtieth pitch coming up for Yuri Perez. And it's start against the Cosmos here tonight.
One ball, two strikes.
2 o'clock curve, and the count is a ball and 2 strikes. And in MLB The Show, this game, it's listed as a day game, so that's why the lighting does not match the actual real world time. And the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. The dates don't line up at all. And that's 2-2. 12 o'clock curve, fouled off. I will get to do this one more time. We'll get one more season of National Baseball League Baseball before I go to this thing called college. 2-2 pitch. Slider, and the count is 3-0. Four-seamer foul. Got a piece of the end of that fastball. He's got the end of it, barely, to avoid striking out. 3-2. Slider struck him out at 86 miles per hour. One down. Here, top of the third. 3 strikeouts for Yuri Perez to this point. Here is the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Popped out his first time. In games 1 and 2, including today, he's 0 for 5. 12 o'clock curve, strike one. I imagine some of those are walks. That's why that number is a bit lower than it usually would be, around like 0 for 7 or 0 for 8.
Nope, that's inside.
Four-seamer off the upper inside corner, and it's 1-1 to even the count to Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll is very fast. That's one thing I do know about him. Curve. Oh, I don't know that I like that call, but see why they called that one a ball. Four-seamer counts 2-2. Sometimes, like when you root for a team, you have good days. Sometimes you have bad days. High fly ball, center field. He's going to be able to run it down, then he'll make the catch. The Aviators center fielder, and that'll end the inning. We're going to the Columbus third. Series tied at 1. As the Cosmos took Game 1 98 over the Columbus Aviators. The Aviators took Game 2 in a 2-1 win over the Houston Cosmos. We're playing Game 3 right now. Cosmos lead 1-0. Here's Freddie Moon leading off the third, 7th in the batting order for Columbus.
1 ball, no strike.
I live 1 hour away from the city of Columbus. So I love the city. I just love the... It has a certain, I guess, as the kids say, aura. That's a good way to describe it. It has a feeling, a vibe that I like. And the count is 2 balls and a strike. Every time I am in Columbus, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Or seamer in ball 3. Hopefully Freddie Moon can draw a walk. Pop up. Third base side, foul territory. And there's the catch going to be made by Jose Ramirez, who's on the Cosmos. He's their third baseman. Here's Marcus Simeon. This baby died. So, this game right now, it's making me die inside of it. 12 o'clock curve, ball 1. 13-year career with 5 teams over the MLB and the National Baseball League. How about that? 1-0 count to Marcus Simeon.
2-0.
And the 12 o'clock curve of the count is 2 balls and no strikes. Shohei Ohtani facing the home run lead in the Western Conference to 26. He's on pace for 62 this year. Fantastic. That would tie Aaron Judge's home run record like a couple years ago, I think. You know, the year he hit 62, anyway. And then Michael K. Ball 4. How about that? Swinging walk. So first base runner for the Aviators. That breaks up the no-hitter. And the complete game shutout still intact. That means no base hits. Yeah. No, it's a perfect game that is still intact. The no-hit. Perfect game that is out. No-hitter is still intact. The complete game shutout would just be no runs. Like a 9-0. One pitcher. That's what that is. And the 1-1. Circle changeup, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 to Jonah Heim. One, two. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jonah Heim down on strikes. 2 down here in the third. 5 strikeouts for Hayden Birdsong. So here is Johan Rojas, top of the order for the Aviators. He's light out his first time for Columbus. 195 batting average, which is kind of low for especially a leadoff man. That is low. You should at least like 240, 250. Oh, they hit him on the hands, and that's an automatic walk. 2-1 for Columbus. Without getting a base hit, here's Hyesung Kim. Still not a hit in this ball game for Columbus. But they do have two runners aboard. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Sung Kim chants from the Aviators crowd. Love to hear that. Looking at minus 1 and 2.
2 straight.
Native Birdsong looking to get out of it for the Houston Cosmos. Testing. We're good. All right. Here is Jose Altuve. Play this shit. It's been an interesting game already. Top of the 4th inning. One down here in the inning. And pop fly into the seats. Foul. 15-year career in the MLB in the National Baseball League. And barely in the NBL, he's not going anywhere. Fly ball. That one's gonna go into the seats again, this time down the third base line. And it's 0-2 to Altuve. Swing and a miss, struck him out, throw to first, 2 down. And 5 strikeouts in 4 innings for Yuri Perez. But he did give up that home run early on, I believe in either the first or second inning. Second inning, I think, yeah, second. There's Jose Ramirez to the plate. And a 4-seamer at 99, but he fouled it off, strike 1. The Houston text actually does come directly from the Astros logo. Yeah, I did kind of steal that. Did a lot of work to steal. A very creative way to steal something. Because I think that font is amazing. They should use four-seamer copies of it and keep the app going for possible. Williams moved within half a game of the Seals in the Southwest Division. The Southwest. And the Cosmos increased the Central Division lead to 1.5 games over the Texas Twisters, their arch nemesis. Balls in dirt, and the count is 1-2 to Jose Ramirez. Pitch. Perez struggling in the inning. It's been a tough day it's been a tough night for the Aviators already. It's already. Still have a game to play. Keep that in mind. Maybe the Aviators can have a late game. And the Testing. So, alright. Right back to it. Reese Hoskins at the plate. Fly ball, foul territory. Another 0-2. Swinging, we got on the right. And there's the catch. And then a land. Top of the fourth. We're going to the bottom half. 2 home runs, 3 runs scored. 4-0 Houston. Here's Jorge Soler. I want to see some production from this team. I do. It's ball 1. Altuve on second, Fuller on shortstop, Ramirez on third, and Reese Hoskins, the first baseman. Well, that's the Cosmos infield. They need to start having like a short outfield segment as well. Maybe do that before the game with the show. I don't know. That was a strike. That could have been a strike, definitely. Maybe I'm biased, but I'd call that a strike. Real count to Jorge. Soler. No, actually, now that would have been fake Columbus, actually, that it is ball 3, so. Somehow they got that call. Probably should have been a strike. And there's 2 straight strikes, so it counts 3 and 2. Of course. Payoff pitch to Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a fastball top of the zone. 1 down here in the 4th. 7 strikeouts for Hayden Birdsong. And 4th inning, the no-hitter is still intact. Here's Jody Clifford. Four-seamer, ball 1. The closest I think was like getting into the 6th inning. It happened to be the Houston Cosmos in the first iterations before everything decided to delete itself. And then I had to restart everything. There's ball 2 to Jody Clifford. Seniors increased the lead to 1 game over the Aviators. I don't need that news right now, dude. I don't need that news right now. Sunrise take sole possession of the Southeast. How about that? There's some news. That's just disappointing. But, I mean, you know, calling a no-hitter would still be calling a no-hitter. I mean, so I'm not complaining. However, I'm not going to be happy with it. Columbus by the end of it. Ball 4 walks Jody Clifford. No-hitter still intact, of course. Went on for the Aviators. What do you say is his second? That's his 3rd walk. 60th pitch for Hayden Birdsong. Martinez fouls it off. Strike 1. Yeah, zeros. There's a 0 on that board for hits for the Aviators. Which actually comes from, you know, Dayton, where they got the Dayton Air Force Museum, and they do have like a section about the Wright brothers, because they started in Ohio before they moved to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. There's a random history fact. Or if you didn't know that, maybe you did. I don't know. I went to the Dayton Air Force Museum. It's cool. If you haven't gone there and you live in the state of Ohio, go.
That's a ball.
I mean, I just had to do an authoritative command, because why not? Let's have some fun here. Columbus is absolutely getting killed, so what else am I going to do? 2-2. Down to full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, this might be the game where I progressively lose my mind. There's 1. Double play and hitting. Alright. So, yep. No hitter, still on sacks for Hayden Birdsong. Top of the fifth inning, here's Brian serving. This is the national game, it probably would have been a lot cooler. It does have the national broadcast. I didn't really want it to, since it's like a local game. Grab on to the second baseman, to the first, one down top of the fifth. Marcus Simeon's the second baseman. That's it. Gilbert Peguero, the Cosmos shortstop. Top of the fifth inning. My kids are most getting a little excited for Hayden Birdsong. I'm not going to be complete. I don't want to completely run him in. And it's a no-hitter. I don't want that to be the final call of the game. I want it to be, he has done it. I want it to still be pretty freaking cool. If Hayden Birdsong actually throws a no-hitter, that would be amazing. Even if it's a combined no-hitter. Fly ball. Right field. Goodbye. Home run right over the green wall. In right field. Fourth home run of the ball game. And now the Cosmos extend the lead. It's 5-0. You didn't get much on that either. Just 86 miles an hour. They still got over the wall. Because it's not a big field. It is like Fenway Parkside, basically. It's like 310 feet. Yeah, it has a similar-ish feeling to that. It's not crazy hard to hit home runs here. Pop fly and left field. He's gonna get under to make the catch, and then 2 down here, top of the fifth. Here's Cody Bellinger, the center fielder. 5-0 Houston. My mind is just going every place right now. And that'll be a sweeping curve. Haven't seen that pitch today, so Brian Baker and Bradley, I don't know his first name. Podge TJ Bradley, I don't know. The two warming up for the Aviators. They don't need pitchers. Well, I mean they do. They still suck. The pitching stuff's just been off target today big time. So they need offense. This bats with the curve, and it's 1-2. Bellinger gets a piece of that as he hacks at it. 1-2. Well, number 35 for the Houston Cosmos. And the 1-2 pitch. Four-seamer swinging a foul ball. Count stays a ball and 2 strikes. Four-seamer top of the zone, 2-2. I did spend this weekend cleaning my room big time, so that's kind of cool. Now my room looks really nice. Swing, base hit, right up the middle into left center. That one's gonna roll about 10 feet in front of the warning track and throw to second as Bellinger slides into second safely with the 2-out double, his 8th of the year. I mean, this game has just been a disaster throughout the first half. Pop fly, left field. And then on the Houston fifth. We're going to the Columbus fifth. Gilbert Peguero, Sullivan, 5-0 Cosmos. Aviators 7-3 in the last 10. Right now, they're bringing no hit. Going into the fifth. So they only lost 3 in the last 10. One against the Blues, one against the New York Knights, and one against the Houston Cosmos because they lost game 1 of this series. They did sweep the Atlanta Arrows off. Going 4 of the last 5 coming into this, and there being no hit. Interesting to me. Freddie Moon leading off the 5th inning. 0 for 1 today for the Aviators. Swing and a miss to start off the inning once again. Festa warming up for the Cosmos down the third baseline. And on-field bullpens, which I don't like on-field bullpens. I've rambled enough in previous games. I don't think I need to go on about that again. 12 o'clock curve, swing and a miss, 0-2. Yay. Trickle changeup, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Throw to first base. Got out. 1 down here in the 5th inning. 8 strikeouts for Hayden Birdsong. It's only a matter of time till it reaches 10 strikeouts. It's only a matter of time. Aviators still hitless. Yeah, make Hayden Birdsong throwing a no-hitter right now. Four-seamer, strike 1. I mean, don't get too excited. We still have 4 more innings after this. But I'm not gonna say it ain't gonna happen. That's definitely not a no-no. Four-seamer, swinging a miss. Struck 2. Well, it might be what it could be. I won't be surprised at all if this happens. If it goes to the 9th inning, and then he gives up like a freaking single. Swinging a miss, strike 3. 2 down here in the 5th. 9 strikeouts for Hayden Birdsong. Here's Jonah Heim, the catcher for the Aviators. Strike 1 to Jonah Heim. It's gonna. It'll be a Birdsong. A bird watch. Call it that. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. A really good pitch, though. I think maybe too much of an aggressive hack from Jonah Heim. Similar spot, and it's 1-2, but this time it's inside because he didn't swing on it. And the 1-2 pitch to Jonah Heim. And get a piece of a foul. Columbus Aviators struggling here. Big time. We grab ball to the first baseman. And a run to the bang. And that'll end the 5th. We're going to the 6th. 5 no-hit innings for Hayden Birdsong. Cosmos offense this series. Going batting average 655 OPS. And assuming this was throughout the first 2 games, I don't know if this counts this game as well. So for the Aviators, we'll face Jose Ramirez to lead off the 6th. Strike 1. 33 RBIs, 3rd on the Cosmos for Jose Ramirez. He had a solo home run today. Strike 2 o'clock curve, swing and a miss, strike 2. Cousins and Vic, they're warming up in the Aviators bullpen. This might not be hearing it. And cheers today for the Columbus Aviators. This place has been silent, basically either silent or booze this entire game. 1-2 to Ramirez. Bolsino, strike 3, 1 down here in the 6th. There's Jock Peterson.
Strike one.
Well, he had a double earlier to end that long at bat. You know the one I'm talking about if you were watching this game. If you're watching this ahead of time, go back 15 minutes ago and watch that 14 pitch that ended up in a double.
1-1.
I mean, it was entertaining because I was half expecting him to get to 20. And the 1-1 pitch. That count might be wrong too. I don't know for sure if it was actually 14 pitches. Garrett Cole is the... Oh wait. He's on the Orlando Sunrise. That's the East. I did get fooled because they do have the same color scheme. Orange and black. Same as the Giants too. That's a real team. That's the Major League Baseball. Next year I think I do want to host a game at Oracle Park. Ground ball down the third base line. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. And come in. Grab it. And there's going to be throw to second. And Peterson slides in safely with another double. That's number 10 on the year for Jock Peterson. Revealing his blonde hair as well. Boy, this game's been rough. Yeah, Brian Reynolds. I don't... Stop showing me pain! Oh! Like a shot to the... It's a shot to the heart. Literally, not the song. Stab in the chest, that too.
1 ball, no strike.
Is this game trying to break me mentally? It's pretty close. It's only the 6th inning. It'll be a fly ball to to left field. Yeah, there is an attack from second. Hopefully not. Yeah, he's gonna stay at second, thankfully. So Peterson doesn't advance. 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. That place should be like at least half empty, if not like usually like 10 people left. Well, people want to see no hitters, so that's why you stay. Because no hitters don't happen very often, but so high fly ball, foul. Had a nice crack of the bat though. There's bleacher seats on the grass in this stadium. That's what allows it has the lowest seating capacity in the league at 27,000 seats. High fly ball, deep right field. Goodbye, home run. Race out. Stearns joins the home run party with a 2-run blast, and it's 7-0 for the Cosmos. And yeah, it's basically a. I don't know. Is home run derby the right word? I don't know. What do you do? Get Jordan Lyles out of there. Get him out of there. You're just throwing like fastballs and sinkers down the middle. And they end up being absolute bombs or whatever pitch he's throwing. Down the middle. Goodbye. See you later. We're not coming back. Thank you. Oh man, this game has been rough, dude. Rough. From an Aviators perspective. Rough. So they're gonna bring in Taj Bradley. Yeah, his name is Taj Bradley. 13th appearance this year. 4.95 ERA, 82.1% strikeout rate, 273 against righties, 263 against lefties. We're gonna see how he does. 4-4 record. There's somebody who won't give up a home when you throw sinkers and fastballs down the middle.
Yeah.
Fastball top of the zone, strike wide. Bradley 0 for 5 of those series, so he didn't get a hit in games 1 or 2. And right now, this is Taj Bradley. Ryan Servan. He didn't get a hit in games 1 or 2. I don't know if he played both games, because it seemed like that'll be fly ball to right field and drop down base hit for Servan. Oh, a 2-out single here in the 6th. Usually over Peguero. If it was high school baseball, Hayden Birdsong would be really close to a no-hitter. But no, because they only got the 7th inning in high school. And in Major League Baseball, they go to 9 innings. But he's not that far. It's a 6th inning. Gotta go to the 6th, the 7th. Six swing, strike 2. The 2 pitch from Taj Bradley. Maybe a ground ball foul. Right past the. We're right through the Cosmos on field. Bullpen. Thank you. There we go. I forget the term bullpen. That ball's in dirt and the throw to first base. And we're going to the bottom half of the 6th. Reese Hoskins, solo bomb. No 2-run bomb, and it's 7-0 Houston. And they're bringing Matt Festa. So if there's going to be a no-hitter, it will have to be shared. 16th appearance this year. 5.73 RA. And just watch the no-hitter collapse. Just watch it. I mean, that'll be funny if it does, but... And then it works, but probably even if they didn't get anywhere. Sweeper, strike 1. Still a no-hitter. Which is the furthest I've ever... The first one I've gotten to before this was also the Cosmos on the road. But it was against Montreal. And went, I believe, to the 5th. Fly ball fell into the seat, strike 2. And then fastball upper inside corner. And it's 1-2 to Johan Rojas, who's leading off the Aviators 6th. I don't know why they didn't keep Hayden Birdsong in here.
2-2.
Four-seamer, and the count is 2-2. Usually when they're on streak like this, you let them go. You let them pitch the full game. Ground ball at third. Throw to first.
Out.
And the no-hitter continues. Are you kidding? That was probably the best chance to break it up right there, but of course it's lined right at third base. Here's Tyson Kim, the shortstop. This is actually unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And a cutter, it'll be called strike 1. And this is right at time. I mean, Aviators are so close to being tied with the best team in the Central Division, the Cincinnati Stingers. And then they play like this. It's ironic. Yeah, it is ironic. And probably but actually it might be kind of cool in the end. So if he actually gets a no-hitter, I would save it. And the 1-2. Double cutter, and the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cubs walked off the Braves earlier today, 7-6. I tuned into the entire game. 2-2 pitch. It'll be a cutter fouled off. Keep the count 2-2. Aviators still hitless here on the 6th. Still a no-hitter for the Cosmos pitching staff, specifically Matt Festa and Hayden Birdsong. Make it combined 2 or 3 pitcher no-hitter today. We might get that. 2-2. And we're fouled off. 2-2 to Hyson Kim. Swung and a miss. 1-2 down here on the 6th. They're inching closer. Here's Helio Ramos. four-seamer, ball one. I kind of want either a no-hitter or a full-on comeback. I'll be disappointed if they get just one hit and then they get maybe score a run. Fly ball. He's going to get under it. And that'll end the sixth. 6 innings for the Cosmos. No hitter. Kenzie Gar fires. 7 innings, 2 at ball. He lost first the Columbus Aviators. Jose Siri snaps a hitless streak over 16 with a 2-hit performance of the Stars. Stringers extend the lead. The game over the Aviators. Corbin Carroll leading off the 7th for the Cosmos. This is basically the part, you know, like Aaron Moore just gonna ramble on or whatever. Philly is, Bradley finds a way to embarrass himself and let the Cosmos add on to their home run streak. 1-1. Four-seamer, ball 2, and the count is 2-1. Shohei Ohtani playing in Edmonton with 63 RBI so far this year, so that's kind of cool. That's on Kim, third in all stolen base leaders at 17. Ain't getting no stolen base today. Look like her when the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Dakota Bellinger. Playoff pitch. Four-seamer, ball 4, and he walked Corbin Carroll. Lead-off walk for Carroll and the Cosmos. That'd be a good title for a podcast, Carroll and the Cosmos. That'd be a good podcast title for when you retire or some shit. I don't know. First time I ever cussed on this. Ever. I don't cuss in these games. I try to keep friendly. I'm just rambling on. Maybe I don't make sense, and that's completely fine. But right now, I'm not seeing. I'm frustrated. Like, really frustrated right now. But I also want to see a no-hitter. Like, that'd be like. Base hit, center field. He's gonna go for third base. No, he'll stop at second, never mind. Back-to-back hits for the Houston Cosmos. Well, not back-to-back hits, the walk and then a single. 2 on for Houston, nobody out. Triple play. This is a triple play is possible here. It needs to be a ground ball. It needs a line at third. Now we get 1. No, better swing on this. And the count is 0-2. The clock card outside the play, and it's 1-2. Four-seamer, top of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. 2-1 here, top of the 7th. Cosmos with a 7-0 lead. High shot, deep left field. But he's not going to be deep enough. He made the catch. He's going to take off the third. And they got him. How about that for the Columbus Aviators defense? Finally, something to cheer about. What a throw to third base. And Freddie Moon able to get the out at third. How about that? Finally something to cheer about. Brings joy to my face.
No ball, 1 strike.
Jose Ramirez. You get a strike, and you can strike out Ramirez too. Maybe that might turn the tide a bit. I don't know. Although a comeback, that'll be a steep comeback. I'm gonna be top foul 0-2 to Ramirez. Oh, ball gets away. He's going to take off for second base. Sliding in safely. And then continues. Bellinger advancing on a wild pitch. This why, dude. I mean, this game has gone from bad to worse to even more worse. Even more horrible. Only one dude never in the top of the seventh, but the call out of third base.
Ball two.
To Jose Ramirez. Hold off. That was gonna be another Bob. I don't know what I'm rambling on about anymore. I'm just frustrated. I'm incredibly frustrated.
3 balls.
The cutter in the count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jock Peterson, the DH on deck for the Houston Cosmos. As they lead 7-0 over the Columbus Aviators. With a no-hit bid going from the pitcher. It'll be a broken bat, slow roller to third base. For the first one in the inning, and we're going to the Columbus 7th. Nice call at third base, but that's about it. 7th inning stretch. Here's Johnson coming in, so it'll be a multi-pitcher no-hitter. 39th appearance this year for Pierce Johnson. Trying to get the combined no-hitter. 4.47 ERA, 26.5% strikeout rate. Here's Jorge Soler. Bottom of the 7th. Furthest no-hitter that I've called has ever gone in the NBL that I've called. Cutter strike 1. There has not been a no-hitter in the NBL yet. This would be the first. Seventh inning. High fly ball. This one going back, but it's not going to be too deep. He's going to go under to make the catch. And there's one down here at the bottom of the 7th. Here comes Jody Clifford. 1 walk. He's over 3 in this series. I don't think he's played all the games. Or he walked a bunch in games 1 and 2. I feel like I don't think he played one of the games. I didn't actively oversee the way this game works. You can't like see every stat for every game. I want there to be like highlight like out of the park baseball where there is highlights for every game, whether regardless if you played it or not. That is just amazing. I don't know if you could sim the whole game though. Yeah, that's even cooler. Although I don't know how you're gonna have like a really crappy interface. This actually looks like baseball. Good baseball at that. And the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball. Oh, he's gonna try and converge on it. Drops down, gonna break up the no-hitter. Finally, somebody gets a base hit for the Aviators. It's Joey Clifford, and the Cosmos lose the combined no-hit bid. I mean, kind of cool, but also something goes dying me inside just a bit. Here's JD Martinez. So there won't be a combined no-hitter. No. Complete game shutout still intact. Oh, the shutout song actually. High drive. Foul. The 1-1 from JD Martinez. We're gonna miss 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
So I guess I won't see the no-hitter. And the Aviators ain't gonna maybe start the comeback now, please. That would be nice.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It counts 2 and 2. This genuinely feels longer than other games. Plus I have a slightly sore throat, but it's not terrible. Just moving on. Swinging a miss, strike 3. And 3 down here at the bottom of the 7th. get the suffering over quickly before I lose my mind. Third ball, strike out JD Martinez. I still really want to call a no-hitter. Four-seamer, strike one to Freddie Moon. The Moon Man. Yeah, if you feel like I'm gonna be crazy, yeah, you're right, I have. Because I'm frustrated as hell with this team. I want home runs now. That's essentially true. I'm rambling on about nothing, just trying. Because I'm not getting anything I want. Oh, that'll be a fly ball. This one's gonna go to right center, but he's gonna make a catch. It'll win the inning. We're going to the eighth. So the Aviators do break up the no-hitter, but that's about it. Jack Pearson to the DH, leading off top of the eighth inning. And it'll be a drum ball, gonna get through it. They set to lead off the eighth. And Houston dominance continues here at the Columbus Coliseum. Ryan Reynolds had to play top of the eighth inning. No hitter, so there's much to look forward to at the end of the ball game. It's still gonna be a one hitter though. At least it still could be. We still got 2 innings left. Yeah. Honestly, I could just go to sleep. I have fallen asleep in game 4. There's a fly ball. Freddie Moon gonna step out of it, make the catch, and there's one down in the eighth. I'm like bored, really bored at this point. What else can I talk about? I'm running out of stuff to talk about. It's just a long shut at this point. Yeah, if right now is when you want to tune out, please feel free to do so. This is a boring game. Really, this isn't why people think baseball. High fly ball to deep right field. Goodbye, home run. 2-run bomb for Rhys Hoskins' second home run today. It's a 9-0 Cosmos lead. And it's bombs away for the Houston Cosmos once again. Like it'll ever stop. It just keeps on going. 9-0 for the Cosmos. Yep. Pretty good hit. And yes, of course you gotta do some bombastic celebration as well. Not that I have resentment in my heart or anything. It's a baseball game, but come on, man. Usually, in some circumstances, these feel like an escape. Right now, this feels like torture. Absolute torture. A little bit too much just to quit, so I'm gonna finish it. But these games are painful. But when baseball's good, baseball's amazing. Another drive to deep left field, and goodbye, home run. I thought that was going to go on top of the roof. That would be impressive. And the Cosmos reach double digits. It's 10-0. Home runs just continue. Second home run for Brian Servant this year. I don't think he got one earlier today. I don't know. But either way, it's 10-0 Cosmos. And yeah, they just continue giving up absolute bombs. Pitiful, pitiful performance from the Aviators. It's just pitiful. No other way to put it. I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses. Just sad. And yeah, they're gonna pull Taj Bradley. They should have pulled him the last time, actually. How much more of this do we get? There's Jay Cousins coming in and taking out for the Aviators here in this blowout.
That's the ball.
So, top of the 8th inning, one out and a 1-0 count. That'll be another fly ball to deep right field. And there it goes. Goodbye. Home run. Over the green wall and right. It's another solo blast for Leo Baguero. And it's 11-0 for the Cosmos. I tell you, it's a home run derby, man. A home run derby. For the Houston Cosmos, they just keep on going. They're a well-oiled machine. We're 52-3, 94 off the bat here as Corbin Carroll. Jake Cousins can't get that second out. Yeah, it may seem like I'm high or something at this point, but this game is just so ridiculous. I'm trying to find something to cheer about. At least my room is beautiful, so that's cool. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to school tomorrow. That's an interesting one in Labor Day. That'll be a ground ball to the first baseman, run to the bag for finally to get out number 2. Center fielder Cody Bellinger coming to the play. I wonder, is this gonna hit another bomb or something? Cause it's apparently home run Houston night for the Cosmos. Well, Breaker rolling up for the Aviators in the Columbus bullpen. I think it's gonna mean anything. It's an absolute demolition. Demolition derby. Destruction. This is war, but only one side is fighting. That's kind of what this feels like.
Here we go.
Finally, a cold strike 3, and then ends at the top of the 8th. We're going to the bottom half. Nice little guys, yeah. So the bullpen, they're solid bullpen in terms of getting outs. Yeah, they're a very good bullpen. They're ranked second overall. They're a very good bullpen. They're ranked pretty high in what they need to be ranked high and ranked below what they need to be ranked low in. That's one strike count is Marcus Simeon. And the way forcing fastball, strike 2. Like, come on, man. Columbus Aviators. I don't know, man. I hope the next game I have is a ground ball. Go to the first baseman at first. One down, top in the Columbus A. There's Jonah Heim. Run record, a 7 RBI win versus the Chicago Railers. There was a cutter, strike 1 to Jonah Heim. 30 snaps a hitless, a 16 streak with a 2-hit performance versus the St. Louis Stars. I believe I read that in the little news. Swing and a miss, right there. Rafael Weber is a Priestler. The leading home run total in the Eastern Conference to 20. Joey has 26.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Somehow there's 19,000 people in attendance. Now what's the reason to stay since the no-hitter's gone? I still feel like it is intact, but it's not. Just a bloop single in the 7th inning.
That's a ball.
And the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. This has about the same, not much more engagement than the actual sport of golf. Which, put on golf broadcast when you can't sleep.
Hey!
Strike 3 call or 2 down here, bottom of the 8th inning. There's Johan Rojas. At least if it was close, I could find a reason to make excuses if the Aviators aren't good enough. This is... I don't know how you find excuses. You don't. You find personal grievances. 1-0 pitch, it'll be a cutter, and it'll be a strike ball 2. I want this to end sooner, to be honest. Because these games are not fun. They sit down the left field line for Johan Rojas. He's one to go try for 2. Yes, he will, as he gets a 2-out double here in the bottom of the 8th inning. His 9th of the year. So Aviators will get something. They needed this 6 innings ago. And it'll be a 4-seam fastball, strike 1 to who is it? Not High Song Cam it is. I was thinking he was on deck, but now he's the batter. 0-1 to High Song Cam. That'll be a curveball, and it's 0-2. Yeah, I'm tired. I am tired. This game is not very base hit to right field. It'll bring a run on third, and it'll break the shutout. The Aviators are on the board. It's 11-1. They finally they break the ice like the Frozen game. If you look that up. Well, that game's don't break the ice. I don't know. What is going on anymore? Maybe it is, they got 1 run, but they still got 10 to go, and they don't got much time to do it. Okay, yeah, they're not winning this game. That's what that translates to. And the 1-1 on the way to Helio Ramos. The pitch. Good ball, swing and a miss. 1-2. Sounds very different right now than when I take my headphones off. We're seeing her, and that'll be cut off once again behind now playing. The counts a ball and 2 strikes. Too much room on the curveball cause to be off the plate. Highlight's gonna be really interesting because it's gonna be home run, 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 like all the whole game. And oh yeah, you can strike out and then swing and a miss, and that strikes them out. We're going to the 9th inning. Final inning of this. Let's enjoy. Jose Altuve leading off the 9th inning for Houston. I'm tired. I want to I want lower my commentary a bit. Boring. Not much better. High fly ball. And it'll be run down by Jorge Soler in the right field. 1 down here on top of the 9th. Jose Ramirez.
Whoa. 0-1.
Why is the first game in cover for the Aviators after I'm going to redo all of it and like this?
1-1.
Why? Just why? Ask for an answer. Maybe the universe is coordinating something. I don't know. Forcing the fastball fouled off and a ball and 2 strikes. So they're got a base of it. A ball and 2 strikes once again. Sticker fouled off once again from Ramirez, and he refuses to go down without a fight.
Oh. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
Counts 2-2. Swinging a fly ball. It's into the corner. Sticker strike 3, 2 down, top of the 9th. Jock Peterson, top of the 9th inning. We're still gonna have a bottom half. For some reason, why can't I just be with the end of it? We're still gonna have a bottom half of the 9th for some reason, because that's how baseball works. Mercy rules don't exist. I think they're leaving the count 1-1. My voice is getting a bit tired and a bit strained. But I'll do it because I love baseball. I do actually want to be an actual announcer eventually, but you know, I want to get the job. Swing, perfect shot, left center field. That drops down, base hit. All ball by the wall, gonna bounce off the wall. He's gonna go for second. With the 2-on double, top of the 9th, and this inning just continues. Swagger, strike 1. I feel like this game was just me slowly getting crazier and crazier and crazier until strike 3, bottom of the 9th happens, and I go, finally that game's over. Let me think about something else. It's gonna be so beautiful when I can think about something that's not watching my favorite team in this league absolutely humiliate themselves endlessly. Fire found off, bottom of the zone, I went 2. Yep. Williams goes no hit bid till 7 innings, strike 3 back called. We're going to the bottom half of the 9th. Monaco coming in 38 appearance this year, 3.31 ERA, 20.1% strikeout rate. That's gonna do it. He's gonna close it out. Hopefully it's like 3 pop-outs. That's what I want right now. Home run aren't gonna make me that happy. Leave this guy's here in the home run song, which that'd be nice. I like Columbus's home run song. Well, I picked it, so of course I'm gonna like it. 1 strike pitch. 1-2. I'm not that far from just being half asleep right now. At least you know what. I mean, I'm just touchdown. So we're gonna mash strike 3. 1 down, top of the 9, bottom of the 9, thankfully. Here comes Jody Clifford, the first baseman for the Aviators. 1 for 2 today with a single, 1 for 4 with an RBI in this series. They're gonna close this game as well. Only strike one on the fastball. And fly ball. Deep left field. There it goes. Goodbye, home run. So up on the bottom of the ninth inning, and the Indians, they do get a home run in this game. Joey Clifford. And it's 11-2. So hey, they got something. Sitting from a high driver to 14 fastball to get over the wall. And get the Aviators a home run in this ball game.
Ball.
That's 101 to JD Martinez.
Ball.
Triple J when it's still in line.
Ball three.
It's ball three. Pretty Moon on deck for the Aviators. And I'm talking deliberately less, just so my voice, which I kind of already have. My fly ball. Foul. Just 2 outs away. Ending this nightmare. So we're gonna be a fly ball to center field. And he's gonna make the catch, and the Aviators finally down to their final out. So last batter in the way of the Cosmos getting the win tonight. It's Freddie Moon. He's gonna close it out for the Aviators. Gonna be circle change out of strike one, unless he gets a hit or an extra base hits. Let's see.
Ball.
Like a fly ball, fly out, pop out, something. You can then pin quickly. 1-1 pitch for Seamer. It's 2-1. Games like this are just pure pain. Pure pain. Probably one of my least favorite games of the year, for sure. It broke every cool thing everything I wanted to happen did not happen today. No close game, no Aviators win. In fact, the opposite. No hitter, not even incomplete game shutout. Looks like I was calling a guy out at third base. And then an Aviators home run. And then a lot of Cosmos home runs. And this seemed look embarrassing. And now the count is still 3 balls and 2 strikes. He just needs one strike to win the ball game for Houston in this series. So, got off. It's 3-2. So Houston will win. They'll take this series 2-1 over the Aviators. So we're gonna move straight 3 card, and that's the ball game the Cosmos win. 11-2. Boy, that was rough. Cosmos win 11-2 over the Columbus Aviators. And on a Monday night, Labor Day. I'm Thomas Rios. Good night, see ya. Final score: Cosmos win 11-2. Hayden Burton song the win. Yuri Perez the loss.